Welcome to Hammer
Dahn.
I am not Tone Diggs.
No.
He will be back next week. You're stuck with me, guiding the ship. We got Bruce back from Croatia.
What's going on,
How
dude?
we doing, Bruce?
I'm good, man. How are you?
All is well. I mean,
Could be
I'm
better.
all right. Tough day yesterday, but we'll be there. How we doing, Mitt?
I'm doing pretty fantastic. I actually was in the country of Argentina. Shout out Messi. Shout out the Copa America winners from last night. Yeah, that was pretty sweet. I got to watch a game with a bunch of locals. They were going crazy. Actually, I saw a lot of them cry. They fucking love soccer there, and they love Messi, bro.
It is it's different over there.
That's why you guys watched with me when Italy equalized against Croatia. That's why I was so bummed, because I wanted to go and watch with the.
That actually stinks.
Yeah.
The game last night, it was once it got started, it was 120 miles per hour. And the ref wasn't calling a damn thing.
Nothing.
In extra time, I think he called 2 fouls and probably could have called 50. But I think that was the thing about Copa and the Euros being at the same time.
The contrast
with soccer, it feels like a different game, kind of.
It is. The Copa's, just watching it, I mean, Uruguay and Colombia, that was probably the cagiest affair on and off.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of just makes me uncomfortable the entire time. You just feel like you're on the precipice of a riot. Basically, at every moment, every tackle, like when Messi got tackled hard going out, you're like, this place is about to explode.
You're just waiting, as Grella would say, you're just waiting for handbags at all times.
Yeah, legit.
I mean, I tell you what, it is tough. You know, it is so hard to win those tournaments, and like to England to make it to 2 finals back to back is absurd as well. To lose is even more absurd. I don't think you could argue that Spain wasn't the best team.
No, at least
Germany
or something.
So Germany had them on the ropes, and I feel like for some reason people didn't want to talk about that game because they took off their 2 young studs when they were up 1-0. Goes to extra time. Germany tied it late before extra time. Goes to extra time. They're all over them. Spain scores a goal out of nothing in like the 118th, I think.
That was kind of Spain's magic, though. Like that goal yesterday in the 87th minute, like that goal in extra time, same deal. Like you usually don't see the team find that. We're going to penalties, we're going to extra time. But Spain in both of those games, just magic out of nothing. Very, very impressive from them. I honestly couldn't believe it start to finish how well they played.
England just couldn't keep the ball at the end of the game.
I was seeing today the Kyle Walker throw in.
Well, the goal that they scored came from them just hoofing it down the field, and it's like everyone. So I understand that people don't like Southgate. Whatever they say, plays defensive, but
wasn't that a throw from Pickford?
Yeah,
that's pretty sick.
But it's like, think about it. So you can go back as far as like Sven-Göran Eriksson when he coached.
Yeah.
Like you can go back, think about the teams that they had with Rooney, Gerrard, Lampard, Beckham. Those guys were all on the same team and they didn't sniff a final.
No.
Like I get that people want them to play a more attractive game, but you got to a final and they actually did play the best they played was the first half against Netherlands, when they played 3 in the back, and they did play more attacking, but it was still 0-0.
Yeah.
Or they went down, and then tied it.
Yeah.
So it was like, I don't know. I get it. I think Southgate's going to resign on his own. Those are the rumblings just because, I mean, the guy took you to back-to-back finals in the Euros. Fans are throwing beers at him. It's like, it's also not a job that everyone's, U.S. is going to have the same problem, man.
Yeah,
like, I don't think.
I mean, there is significantly less pressure with the U.S. men's national team. If we made it to the semis of the Copa, we would have been. It's our game now. Very, very happy.
See, I don't know though, because it is getting loud. Like if you watch the Copa, like it was like I was watching it is loud. So I think like I don't know who like if Southgate's gone, like this is my take. It's like. You think Pochettino is gonna fucking win you a World Cup?
I mean I don't know, man.
You know what I mean though? It's like everyone thinks that there's this guarantee that there's this other coach on the other side, and it's like, man, like Berhalter had to go. I understand that.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And-
I mean, Southgate alone just cleaning up the penalty, like whole operation, going 5 for 5 there. Pickford's got everyone's nailed on his water bottle. Like that impressed the hell out of me. But you can't say like tactically he cleaned up a ton where the best team on paper in the world was like, you know, kind of fighting, crawling through past Serbia and the like.
It's just the way England. I think the way the shirt is so heavy for those English players that I think that's just always how they're gonna play. Like I get you wanted to be like out like attacking and shit, but it's like there's so much pressure to win that it's like they're just gonna, if they score and they go up, they're gonna go into a defensive shell on their own.
Pressure to be the not be the reason that they lose.
Legit.
And then get
and
like
every time like
feathered.
it's like this tournament, it's been 58 years.
Yeah.
And then it was like now we're like
ma-
you get to the World Cup, it's 60. There's more teams in this World Cup. Like it's just
You need like a real PR campaign, like, hey, everybody fucking relax.
can't.
And it's just never gonna happen.
Dude.
Yeah, they're nuts. I do think that the youthful talent that this England team has, like there is no closing window. There is no twilight. It is always the dawn or the morning. You know, for this team.
You know what it is though? Why it's like in England it's so like that is because the teams hate each other so much. Like the fans of teams.
Yeah,
I mean Chelsea, Liverpool, Man U,
Yeah.
Man City. They all hate each other so much that it's like whenever you say you go on the internet and like if you watch a game, usually like everyone's burying one guy. Like you have all those fan bases, like Liverpool fans, like
they all team up.
yeah, like Liverpool fans
Destroy 'em.
weren't even cheering for England because Trent wasn't playing. It's like what the fuck are we talking about? Man?
I mean, Croatia's best striker got basically kicked off of the national team.
Legit, there's
because of the
so
domestic
much
rivalries.
politics with the national teams anywhere you go, not just England, but I mean, it was a good tournament. Both tournaments were good. It's just
Great
something you
tournament.
can get behind for like
Shout
a
out-
couple weeks.
Shout out Turkey. They were
did plus 330 that game home.
unbelievable.
They had
style.
Netherlands on the ropes.
Yeah,
man.
They're really good.
They are.
They went from whatever it was like I think 32nd in the world to into the top 20. They impressed the shit out of me. Spain impressed the shit out of me. Those were my main takeaways.
Canada was a sniff away from third.
Yeah, Canada was a sniff
Suarez
away.
put an end to that.
The Copa, dude. They need to clean it up somehow. I don't know what it is, but just leg missiles flying.
You know what was so awesome is that it was here, so there was a lot more people here. Like I've been watching the Copa America for years, and it's like for it to be here and everybody here to watch it and be like, dude, this is fucking chaos.
It's like that thing in Florence where they do like MMA.
Oh
football.
yeah.
Dude, the Copa was fucking awesome, especially because of the no extra time, fuck it straight to penalty kicks.
Yeah.
That was sweet. I
was
love
pretty
penalty
electric.
kicks. And then even the games that they could go through extra time, like what's the England game that I'm thinking of where they went to penalty kicks?
Slovakia.
Yeah, that game was fucking awesome too. And then they go to penalty kicks to end it. It was so fun.
I thought if we got to extra time, I thought somehow we would have found a way to. But Spain's filthy on penalties.
That had to be one of the most like both teams to score 90 plus stoppage draws in Euro.
Dude, that
Euro
goal was
history.
from I mean, he was like an inch on side too. Like
Yeah.
and then the
That's what makes it like dumb.
the clearance off the fucking line too. Like the goalie save was one thing, but like that guy's like middle midfielder back on the line for no like just fucking could have headed that ball anywhere else. But that's enough of me rambling about
right
it.
into the guy's face. How about the derby?
Yeah, we do have the derby tonight.
And that's about it.
That is about it. And then we got the Open this weekend as well. We can get into that.
Which Open is this?
The Open, brother.
The Open.
Come on.
British.
Pull it together.
The British. Pete Alonso's at a plus 275 to win this thing.
Yeah, you can kind of shop it around. You know, I did take him. I think he is a very worthy favorite here just because of the inexperience of the group. And, like, you know, who I feel like we're missing the most is Josh Naylor. I wish that he was in it. He fucking spits on that thing. He's a dog. You know, there's no Soto. There's no Judge. There's not a lot of home run derby veterans in the group. So I did place a bet on, what do they call him? The polar bear. I hate his guts. I'm dreading this watch tonight. But I am on the polar bear
I kind of. What do you feel about Teoscar Hernandez?
So I'm on him as well. He
plus
is
1100.
He is my long shot.
That's worth the dabble.
So
sure.
outside of just knowing that Alonso is the most experienced contestant tonight, and like the new rules and all that bullshit, like experience matters in the home run derby. But outside of that, I can envision Garcia making a run at 5-1. But then Hernandez, you just look at it. He's 6'2", he's 225. He spits on the ball effortlessly. 19 homers, I think, is second or third in the field third, definitely behind Gunnar. And
Gunnar plus 400 is interesting.
It is. I
feel like that's a little too.
I think I looked at the new rules briefly, and I do think it's going to be like you got to kind of really manage your output early and then turn it on late.
Why do I feel like Ramirez has done bad in this before? Am I right?
I think you are right.
I feel like I've been on him.
He's
before.
in it, Jose Ramirez.
Yeah, I feel like he's
missed him.
I feel like he's been in it before.
What are his odds?
Plus
15-1.
Yeah,
that's long.
Yeah,
that is long.
Yeah. What Bobby Witt Jr. plus 452.
I don't know. I'm just being a hater now, but he kind of bothers me too.
You know what I might do? It's even odds, and I know the Polar Bear's the favorite. So you can go home run derby winners league. AL minus 110, National League minus 110. Like, I'm going to go flyer on Teoscar, and then I'm going to go American League to win it. I just feel like I think you got a better chance there for whatever reason.
Gotcha. So that's a Gunnar.
Garcia. Bobby Witt. What's Alec Baum up to?
Alec Baum, I mean, he hits it. He hits it. It's weird with Hernandez.
What has changed with the rules? I was trying to watch an Instagram reel about it last night, and I tell you what, I wasn't paying attention.
I believe that the final round is different.
So they get more of a break?
I don't know.
I feel like last year they were all kind of gasping for air, like just waiting for somebody to bring them a Gatorade.
Yes.
Was that not most last year?
For certain. All right. MLB just tweeted it not too long ago. All right. Should I just read them?
Here we go.
Read them all.
What's like the main one? Like how are we starting this thing?
3-minute round, 40 pitches, 1 timeout.
It's not a bracket anymore, so it's not head to head.
8 hitters, top 4 advance.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to find those bets.
That's the change.
So you really want to kind of, I guess, conserve energy.
Yeah.
Finish 4. Go last is going to matter a ton. I don't know how they determine that.
People were outraged about the head to head.
Yeah, the second round is 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3. So once we get the bottom 4 out,
I like that.
That's not bad. And then the top 2 face off, 2-minute round, 27 pitches, 1 timeout. I don't get this 2-minute round, 27 pitches. Like, I feel like that's a one or the other thing. Like, how can you be like you who just, if you run out of time, you run out of time, but you also have to stop at 27? Yeah, that has to be it. I mean, this is gonna stink.
Jeez.
Dude, I hate when they change these rules.
I do like that it's not head to head first round.
Yeah,
because sometimes some guy will hit absolute bombs and be bouncing the first.
Yeah.
I mean, that takes away like half the fucking bets that I can make on this.
You're not wrong, but we can get live on that second round, I would imagine.
Oh, they got Judge batting fourth tomorrow. Damn it.
We need a single.
Yeah, we need Quan to get on base. So it's Quan, Henderson, Soto, Judge.
Oh, Quan's hitting like 400, so maybe he'll work a walk.
Slapping one.
He might. Isn't he hitting like actually 400?
He's pretty fucking that Guardians team, dude.
Yeah.
First time coach, just finding a way to fucking win. Sox been playing better too. It's been nice to see. Kind of forcing the front office to make a move would be interesting.
Yeah, I've obviously been, an Atlantic Ocean away from the action, but I'm not encouraged by my Yankees, even with the Orioles series win into the break.
Really?
No.
But you'll be in the wild card.
Rodon's looked like shit. It's really just the Judge machine kind of powering the operation. Very reliant on the long ball yet again. It's just tough to see like, we we're there now. Like we're gonna get over the hump of the ALDS ALCS knockout. Like I just don't. I'll watch some games, and I'm sure my hope will rekindle after the break.
Where are we at here? MLB standings.
Yanks a game back, I believe.
Yeah, you're all right. Sox 4.5. Phillies. Braves are 8.5 back of the Phils. Jeez. Cardinals 50-46. Giants 47-50. So Blake Snell finally had a good start yesterday. I'm curious to see if they're gonna try and
Right on time. Deal.
parlay that real quick.
Yeah, the big. When is the deadline?
I think it's like a
2 weeks.
away.
2 weeks. Last week of July. It's fun to bet at that time of year. Where the White Sox starters go will probably be the big story, I imagine.
July 30th. Yeah, pretty close here. 15 days. I am concerned that because Montgomery and Snell both haven't been good, and they were the guys that wanted the big contracts. Like I think they're going to start squeezing these guys.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
I mean, as they should.
I think
They're both Boris, right? Like he should learn a lesson. Like that's insane to hold guys out of the beginning of the fucking year.
Well, Chris Davis still getting how much from the Orioles? That might be the biggest fleecing of all time.
Old smash burger.
Yeah, I mean, he had that 1 year. It was phenomenal.
Cranking 60 milligrams of Adderall.
Well, that's all we got for today, unfortunately. I mean, we got the home run derby.
Is there no one else?
We got tomorrow we'll have the game, and then the rest of the week we can talk about golf. Maybe we'll start looking at some. Maybe we'll dive into some football win totals near the end of the week because we got maybe MLS. You know, we got
Is MLS coming. Messi's hurt.
MLS just kept going. It never stopped. Inter Miami won all but one game without him actually because they still had Jordi Alba and Sergio
Busquets. Both Spanish.
Yes, sir.
Left off their championship squad.
The old firm, they went new blood, and it fucking worked.
The old firm.
Oh, Gumpy, I've got some for you.
Go ahead, man.
Well, perfection is not attainable, but if we chase perfection, we can catch excellence. Vince Lombardi.
Thank you, man.
Hell yeah.
Thank you guys all for tuning in and listening. It is great to be back. Hope you all enjoy the derby tonight, and good luck.
God bless.
Hammer
Dahn.